Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. Holy shit, it's cold out. Like fall disappeared. We went away for the weekend. We were down in Blacksburg, Courtney's wedding, great time. And then we come back to New York and it's freezing out. So, tailgate chains, right? We bought this truck and we actually used it as a truck. A couple of trips to the dump and rotted tailgate. These are like paper thin, the links on these chains. A lot of times because they have a hose protecting it. This one looks like it's just like a piece of heater hose that was stopping the chains from rattling, but what happens, they fill up with water and the chains rot out. And as you know, in order to have this tailgate open and supported, you need the chains on it because you have to hook them back up again. So easy fix, like $30, $35 tailgate chains. You can get them in stainless, spend $60, $75 in stainless steel, or you could get these just the zinc coated. We chose the zinc coated because this is kind of like a driver beater truck and we need stainless steel on it. You know, you never know, one day maybe. So we got our new chains in. I'll link them in the description below, and we got to get our old chains out. Now I did check the nut that came with the new chains, and a 7/16 didn't really go on it, and a 1/2 inch was kind of sloppy. 12mm, odd, but it is what it is. So we're going to take these, we're going to open the tailgate first, and then we'll get these chains off. So in order to open both of my chains completely shot, right, tailgate's going to come down all the way and rest on the bumper, which is what you don't want. So you got here the piece of chain and the loop or the hoop or the ring that it's going on. Here it's straight up and down. I don't know if that's factory, if it's supposed to be side to side or straight up and down, but because these are straight up and down, we're going to put ours in straight up and down. So we don't know how rusty they are, but I'll move the camera and I'll show you what we got. All right, so we got this guy here who's probably going to spin. We got this guy here who looks pretty rusted, so we're going to go in with a 1/2 inch, because a 1/2 inch fits on these. These could be the original ones, I don't know. And I'm going to try to grab this as best I can with a pair of what Grandpa calls channel locks and I call tongue and groove pliers, but that's a video that we did a different day. What do you call them? All right, and that actually came off pretty good with the impact. No damage. It's got a lock washer on it. I'm really surprised it only has a lock washer, and the new kit only came with a lock washer as well. Now I added here, the new kit came with just a lock washer, but I grabbed the washer off my workbench because I think a flat washer there kind of makes sense. So I'm going to put a flat washer, and I'm going to put the lock washer that came with the kit, and I'm going to put this guy here, which is the 12mm fit the best. So I did bring out a 12mm wrench, and let's see if this tightens down without spinning. And I think that's good. You can see as you tighten it down, it does smush in a little bit over here, so you can over tighten it. I wouldn't put it on with an impact. I do it by hand until it's nice and snug, and you should be good there. I'll bang in the other side and get right back to you. So this side was a little tougher getting off. I had to go with some manual tools and a little bit of leverage because it was so rotted out. But now, all right, we're in good shape. All right, these have the appropriate bend to them, and there they are. So now they're going to clang around because they don't have the rubber coating, which I really don't care about. I'm more concerned with them not rotting out because you really need these when you put the tailgate down. So turn them up and around. Put the tailgate down. You're going to hook them there and there, and that's what keeps the strength of your tailgate when you got it down and you got to sit on it or do something on it or do some work on it. That's why you need the chains more than anything else. And then when you're putting them back up, like that, one down, slide the other one in, and they got that little bend in them, which holds them in there so that they don't come flying out on you. All right, so I got them in. The only question remains is, are they backwards? Because the hooks, see how this one's got not as much of an obvious curve as the ones that are on there, but you see how they're curving out. So you put this one in and the curve curves out that way, or should it be the other way? You see they're a mirror image of each other. This would make the chain right here. If we switched them, that would hook in like that, but this is the way it was, the original ones, although the curve isn't as severe on the originals, this is the way they were on the vehicle. I don't know whether we have them on the wrong sides or not. Let me know in the description. Actually, you know what? What if we take one off? What if I take this one off and we bring it around to the other side and see what it looks like? All right, so you see how this one's sitting now, like that. So let me take this one off, and I don't have to take the other one off. All right, I can just go over there and put that one on. So, all right, so now on this side, take this one off. Now, if I had this one on this side, it would go in that and be like that. Or it's going to be like that. So one, the chain lays closer in, and the other one, the chain lays closer out. I don't know. All right, so that was kind of odd. I'm not sure how they're supposed to go. I'm going to leave them the way I had them initially, because that's the way the ones that were in here, although that curve isn't as severe on the ones I'm removing, that's the way they were laying in there. I'm going to leave them like that. If you know, let me know down in the box below. Tailgate chains, do the loops go straight up and down or side to side? I went straight up and down because the old ones were straight up and down. I don't know whether they were the original ones or not. I have no idea. They work. I'm happy. I'm going in the house now. I'll link everything in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.